I've been talking to the ceiling, telling it my secret plans, tracing all the broken pieces on the lines across my hands. They said be realistic, I said give me one more try. Working doubles in the daytime, writing songs that make me cry. Every no I kept in notebooks, every doubt I underlined. Cause if I gave up on the hard days, how would I ever change my life? I've been scared, I've been shattered, I've been walking through the fire. But the fear can't kill the hunger, and the hurt can't drown desire. Cause dreams don't expire, they're waiting in the quiet when you fall apart. Burnt out and tired, still hiding like a pilot light inside your heart. I'm standing in the dark, but I'm reaching higher. Cause even in the ashes there's a spark still wired. Dreams don't expire, dreams don't expire. I've sung to empty bedrooms, felt my own voice shake and fade, staring at the cracked reflection, asking, am I just afraid? Every tear became a teacher, every setback drew a line, pointing straight towards something bigger. If I just step in and try. I've been lost, I've been lonely, I've been begging for a sign. But the light was in the mirror, in these two hands all the time. Cause dreams don't expire, they're waiting in the quiet when you fall apart. Burnt out and tired, still hiding like a pilot light inside your heart. I'm standing in the dark, but I'm reaching higher. Cause even in the ashes there's a spark still wired. Dreams don't expire, dreams don't expire. This is for the kid who's scared to speak, for the heart that hides behind a screen, for the one who thinks they're past their peak. You're not a wasted, faded dream. Take the word impossible, tear it right in two. If no one else believes it, let the first one be you. Cause dreams don't expire, they're waiting in the quiet when you fall apart. Burnt out and tired, still hiding like a pilot light inside your heart. I'm standing in the dark, but I'm reaching higher. Cause even in the ashes there's a spark still wired. Dreams don't expire, dreams don't expire. So if this is my last chance, let my voice be proof tonight that even when you're breaking, you can still come back to life. Dreams don't expire, they just wait for you to rise. It's so quiet I can hear my own heart counting out the fear. Every dream I ever buried standing here. Dad worked late, Mom prayed rent. I drew stars on the ceiling vent. Said one day I'll sing out there. They both just smiled, said a tired prayer. They told me, son, be realistic. I folded dreams into statistics. Clocked in, clocked out, years went by, but this little fire would not die. I almost gave up every night, telling myself maybe they're right, but something small inside my chest kept whispering, try one more time. These dreams don't expire, even when the world says quit, even when your hands shake and your voice might slip. I've been broken, I've been tired, but the spark's still underwire. You can throw me in the fire. These dreams don't expire. Friends got homes, white fence, 2 cars. I got songs and a few small scars from every no that hit too hard. Still I kept driving in the dark, sang to walls and empty bars, counting tips, counting new guitar marks. One kind word from a stranger's face carried me through another day. I almost stayed there on the floor, thought, what if I can't take one more? Then I saw my younger eyes and some kid waiting in the second row. These dreams don't expire, even when your hope runs thin, even when you lose once and you're scared to try again. I've been lonely, I've been quiet, but my heart still starts a riot. You can drown me in the choir. These dreams don't expire. To everyone who's holding breath, afraid to fail, afraid of laughs, I know that shake, I know that shame. I'm standing here to say your name. You are not your last rejection, you are more than imperfection. If all you've got's a cracking voice, let it break. That's still a choice, 'cause dreams don't expire, even when the years feel lost, even when your tears fall and you're counting every cost. We are hurting, we are trying, still we're shining while we're crying. Set your fear into the fire. Your dreams don't expire.
So I'll sing for that one child in the cheap seats.
Can I rise? Hear this answer in my eyes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. These dreams don't expire. Handshake on the mic, spotlight in my eyes. Every scar I tried to hide suddenly feels bright. Work nights, slept in my car, counting tips, counting stars. Told my mom I'd make it far, even when it felt like lies. Friends said maybe play it safe, get a job, fade away. There's something in my chest, never learned how to stay quiet. I have stood in empty rooms, singing just to feel alive. If my voice can crack the gloom, then every tear was worth the time. 'Cause
Dreams don't quit,
even when your hands let go, when the world says sit, but your heart says take that road. I was down on my knees, now I'm standing in this light. Dad called from the hospital bed, said, son, I heard the songs you sang. Voice weak, but he's still mad. Don't you dare give up again. I have folded every fear like letters I won't mail, but these words right here are the only way I heal. For the kid who feels too small, for the one who's told they can't. I'm the proof you still can fall and walk barefoot on the glass. 'Cause dreams don't quit, even when your hands let go. When the world says sit, but your heart says take that road. I was down on my knees, now I'm standing in this light. If this is all I get, I'll still sing with all my life. Dreams don't quit, so I won't tonight. If my voice shakes, let it shake. If my heart breaks, let it break. Every crack just lets more heaven in. Oh, if you're tired of the fight, let my song be your sign. We were born to fall and rise again. 'Cause dreams don't quit, even when your hands let go. When they laugh, when they turn their backs and say, go home. I was down on my knees, now I'm reaching for that sky. Hit the note I used to feel with every bit of hurt inside. Dreams don't quit, so I won't tonight. Lights fade, tears in my eyes, hear the breath before the cries. If my story changed your mind, then every lonely night was a ride. Dreams don't quit, please don't let yours die. Handshake on the mic, spotlight in my eyes. Every scar I tried to hide suddenly feels bright. Work nights, slept in my car, counting tips, counting stars. Told my mom I'd make it far, even when it felt like lies. Friends said maybe play it safe, get a job, fade away. There's something in my chest, never learned how to stay quiet. I have stood in empty rooms, singing just to feel alive. If my voice can crack the gloom, then every tear was worth the time. 'Cause dreams don't quit, even when your hands let go. When the world says sit, but your heart says take that road. I was down on my knees, now I'm standing in this light. If this is all I get, I'll still sing with all my life. Dreams don't quit, so I won't tonight. Dad called from the hospital bed, said, son, I heard the songs you sang. Voice weak, but he's still mad. Don't you dare give up again. like letters I won't mail. But these words right here are the only way I heal. For the kid who feels too small, for the one who's told they can't. I'm the proof you still can fall and walk barefoot on the glass. 'Cause dreams don't quit, even when your hands let go. When the world says sit, but your heart says take that road. I was down on my knees, now I'm standing in this light. If this is all I get, I'll still sing with all my life. Dreams don't quit, so I won't tonight. If my voice shakes, let it shake. If my heart breaks, let it break. Every crack just lets more heaven in. Oh, if you're tired of the fight, let my song be your sign. We were born to fall and rise again. 'Cause dreams don't quit, even when your hands let go. When they laugh, when they turn their backs and say, go home. I was down on my knees, now I'm reaching for that sky. Hit the note I used to feel with every bit of hurt inside. Dreams don't quit, so I won't tonight. Lights fade, tears in my eyes, hear the breath before the cries. If my story changed your mind, then every lonely night was a ride. Dreams don't quit, please don't let yours die. Hands shaking, spotlight in my eyes, cheap suit, but the dream fits right. Mama worked late, Dad prayed for a break. We learned to stretch a dollar till the paper would ache. I sang to the ceiling when the house got too loud. He used my pillow for a microphone, pretending I had a crowd. Every note I folded like a note in my sleeve, kept it close to my heartbeat, wouldn't let it leave. This is the song I never gave up on. Every long night, every other night strong. All the times I almost walked away, I kept a little light for a day like today. If my voice shakes, let it shake with truth. I'm standing here for the kid I was and the dream he grew. I'm standing here to prove to him dreams can come true. I slept in my car in a parking lot of rain, counting all the reasons I should just behave. Get a safe small job, learn to live half awake. But my heart kept humming like it wouldn't hit the brakes. Every doubt they handed, I just folded it twice, tucked it where the hurt is, turned the hurt into fire. times I almost slipped away. I kept a little light for a day like today. If my voice breaks, let it break in two. I'm standing here for the boy I was and the road he drew. I'm standing here to show him now dreams can come true. To the ones who feel too small, screaming quiet through the walls, to the hearts that hide their art in the corners of the dark. Yeah, you are bigger than their blame. You are not your past mistakes. If I can stand here shaking, you can stand up too. This is the song we never give up on. Every lost hope, every faded one. All the nights we cried and said we're through. We kept a little light for a moment like this with you. If our voices shake, let them shake in truth. We're standing here for the kids we were and the paths they drew. We're standing here so they can see dreams still come true. Hands steady now, breathe slow, eyes closed. One quiet wish, then I let it go. I'll walk on, shaking hands, small stage, one dream in a world this big. My voice caught between my ribs, one chance as the room turns still. Dad's coat on the back of my chair, he said, son, life's never fair, but storms teach the ground your name. I left with a suitcase and his faith. I've fallen down in empty rooms where no one knew my name. Sang my heart to peeling paint, still held on through the ache. Oh, so I hold on to the light when the dark won't let me see. Every scar, every sleepless night has been carving out this dream. If my voice starts to shake, let it tremble, let it break. 'Cause I'm done trying to hide. I was born to rise. Hold on to the light. Mom's note folded, fading ink. Be brave more than you think. Her words kept my lungs on fire, while doubt built a funeral choir. I've heard no like a closing door, felt small as a second hand, but something in my chest still swore this is not where it ends. No, no, so I hold on to the light when the dark won't let me see. Every scar, every sleepless night has been carving out this dream. If my voice starts to shake, let it tremble, let it break. 'Cause I'm done trying to hide. I was born to rise. Yeah, I was born To the girl who lost her someone, still gets up, still pulls through. We are more than all our losses, more than every broken part. If you're standing in the shadows, there's a sunrise in your heart. So hold on to the light when the dark won't let us see. Every scar, every sleepless night has been carving out this dream. If our voices start to shake, let them tremble, let them break. We're done trying to hide. We were born to rise. Still hold on to the light on this stage in front of you. Every tear that I tried to fight, let me here to tell this truth. If my voice starts to fade, let this moment take its place. Hear my heart in every line. I was born to shine. Hold on to the light. I was born to shine. My handshake on these keys, breath caught in my chest. Every you won't make it echoes in my head. Clock in, same gray morning, name tag, plastic smile. Wrote dreams on paper napkins, hid them for a while. Dad said be realistic, Mom just prayed I'd shine. I learned to joke about it, but it burned the whole time. All those little almost pinned up in my mind. If I break here in front of you, would that be a crime? So I sing for the kid who stayed up late, for the heart that beats but hesitates, for every quiet maybe in the dark. This is for the dream that wouldn't die, for the tears I never let you see me cry. I'm standing here, stage lights on my scars, and I won't sit back down. Oh, I won't sit back down. This time I'm reaching past the stars. I failed in public bathrooms, staring at the floor. Heard sorry, not what we want, walking out the door. But every broken evening taught me how to bend, how to be my own believer when it didn't make sense. If my voice starts shaking, promise you still hear. Every time they call me fool, led me to right here. So I sing for the kid who stayed up late, for the heart that beats but hesitates, for every quiet maybe in the dark. This is for the dream that wouldn't die, for the tears I never let you see me cry. I'm standing here, stage lights on my scars, and I won't sit back down. No, I won't sit back down. This time I'm reaching past the stars. What if all the hurt was holy? What if every no was kind, pushing me to find a true voice I couldn't see in time? If I crack on this last high note, let it crack your doubts in two. If I can rise from all I've broken, maybe so can you. So I sing for the kid who stayed up late, for the heart that beats but hesitates, for every quiet maybe in the dark. This is for the dream that wouldn't die, for the ones who never got their chance to try. I'm standing here, stage lights on my scars, and I won't sit back down. We're all made of a million shattered parts, but I'm still here, still singing. Look how far we've come. In the silence right before you clap, I know I've already won. Almost silent room, cardboard stage in the basement, hairbrush mic in my hand, posters peeling on the drywall. Thought that meant I had a plan. Mama crying in the kitchen, bills stacked high by the phone. Every maybe felt like laughing, every someday felt like no. I kept my voice down so I wouldn't shake the walls, but the quiet got so heavy it started to sound like a call. So I will sing through the shade, through the doubt and the closed doors, through every echo that told me, sit back down, you're not meant for more. I'll take these paper wings, fly above the fear I wore. If my voice breaks in the trying, I'll still be louder than before. Friends are choosing their futures, steady roads, steady pay. I kept choosing empty stages in the long unsure way. Every note cut a little, but it carved out room for light. In the cracks of all my failure, something small kept burning bright. I heard it late nights when the world felt tired and cold, just a fragile little whisper saying, come on, don't let go. So I will sing through the shaking, through the doubt and the closed doors, through every echo that told me, sit back down, you're not meant for more. I'll take these paper wings, fly above the fear I wore. If my voice breaks in the trying, I'll still be louder than before. Racing in a hidden place. If they can see me standing, maybe they'll step into their space. So I will sing through the shaking, through the doubt and the closed doors, through every echo that told me, sit back down, you're not meant for more. I'll take these paper wings, throw them right into the storm. If my voice breaks while I'm reaching, that's how I learn what it's for. Cardboard stage in the basement feels a million miles away. tonight I kept a promise to that kid who dreamed of this day. Room in stunned silence. The mic is cold in my hand. My name cracks as I say it. All the years they never saw sit heavy in my chest. Dad's coat on a folding chair, third row of a midnight fair. Sang low so the world wouldn't stare, dreams whispering one day. Clocked in at the factory gate, hands tired from the extra weight. Wrote hooks on a paper plate, break room hiding my flame. Every no left another bruise, every stay small tightened up the noose. But under all that dust and doubt, a little voice kept reaching out. So I'm singing for the kid who never left his room, for the girl who thinks she's taking up too much space, for the father who forgot his heart could bloom, for the mother who can't look up from the race. We are broken, but we're breaking through. We are scared, but look what fear can do. If all you've got is shaking hands, let them shake while you still stand. This is me, this is you, this is proof we make it through. And two on a Friday night, turned down for the third time. Told myself maybe they're right as I stared at the ceiling line. Friends settled into easy roads, white dress, little kids, home loans. I kept chasing impossible notes, felt foolish and alone. Every door slammed louder than the last, every birthday thinking I'm outclassed. But in the quiet just before I sleep, I see that scared child still in me. So I'm singing for the kid who never left his room, for the boy who thinks a stutter makes him small, for the dreamer scrubbing floors and pushing brooms, for the one who never once felt seen at all. We are shaken, but we're standing here. We are drowning, still we volunteer. If all you've got is one last try, let it tremble, let it fly. This is me, this is you, this is proof we make it through. They said, be realistic. I said I was born to feel. They said talent's just statistics. I said, then why does this feel real? All those nights I almost quit, all those songs I almost hid, led me to this single breath in this room where you all sit. Can you hear your own heart now? Can you see your younger self in my eyes somehow? So I'm singing for the dream you buried deep inside, for the hope you locked away to stay alive, for the promise that you made yourself in tears. I will not disappear, I will not disappear. We are fragile, but we're fierce as fire. We are tired, still we climb higher. If all you've got is one cracked voice, My hands still shake, but somewhere in the dark, hearts wake. If you're breathing, you're not done. Close your eyes, your future's just begun. They call my name, hands start to shake. Mom's in the dark, mouthing you're okay. I work 2 jobs, still short on rent. Sang to the sink until my ribs bent. Late bus home, eyes red, throat sore. Dreams felt heavy like a locked door. But I kept that key on a thin gold chain, right next to the scar that spelled my shame. If they see me fall, let them see me rise. I am walking in with my whole life. This is for the nights I almost quit. Heavy, you're not good enough. I'm meant for the broken boy who thought this was the end. I am still here, I am still trying. Turned every no into a reason to fight again. If my voice shakes, let it shake the ceiling. I bleed every word till the hurt starts healing. This is for the dream that refused to die inside my chest. Dad's old coat hanging backstage, smelled like smoke and unpaid days. He said, son, be brave, even if I can't stay. Then the room went quiet and he slipped away. Bills on the table like little white wars. I prayed in the shower, whispered on floors. Give me one chance, just one clear shot. Didn't ask for much, just everything I got. Now I hear my heart pounding in the lights. Every empty chair, every sleepless night. If I miss one note, still I won't pretend. I was born to break so I could mend. This is for the nights I almost quit. Heavy, you're not good enough. I meant for the trembling kid who thought this was the end. I am still here, I am still trying. Turn every no into a reason to fight again. If my voice cracks, let it crack the ceiling. I pour every word till the hurt starts healing. This is for the dream that refused to die inside my chest. What if the fear is just the edge of everything? I'm singing your name in every word. Yeah, this is for the nights you almost quit. Heavy, you're not good enough. You meant for the silent room where you swallow what you meant. You are still here, you are still trying. Turn every no into a reason to rise again. Let your broken soul be somebody's healing. This is for the dream that refuses to die inside your chest. Stage lights fade, but the hope stays in. 'Cause I found my life when I leaned into the spin. Crowd stands up, tears on their skin. I close my eyes, feel the wave rushing hard on my sleeve, and the noise in my head grows thin. For the first time, I feel the world lean in. Handshake, handshake, stage lights blur. Hear my name, try to breathe. Mama worked late, shoes by the door. I traced my dreams on a grocery receipt. Told me, baby, we'll get there somehow, though we barely had enough to eat. Friends got degrees, I got 4 a.m. shifts, stacking up dishes and what ifs and tips. Sang to the sink just to feel less small, hope in my chest like a ghost in the hall. Every note wrote a scar on my skin, but every note pushed me closer in. So if my voice shakes, let it shake. If my heart breaks, let it break. I have walked through every storm that tried to wash me away. I have lost so many battles, still I stand here anyway. If this is all I ever get, let this be the night I don't forget. Dad left a note, said it's not your fault, but he still left and that truth still burns. I learned to smile with the crack in my teeth, laughing through lessons I never should have learned. I've been the background, I've been the blur, watched every spotlight, picked somebody else first. Sang to the mirror, you're more than your fear. Wiped off the tears, kept dragging them here. Every door slammed, echoed my name, but every echo said, try again. So if my voice shakes, let it shake. If my heart breaks, let it break. I have walked through every storm that tried to wash me away. I have lost so many battles, still I stand here anyway. If this is all I ever get, let this be the night I don't forget. For the kid in the back of the class, hiding songs in the folds of his math. For the girl who works 2 jobs, goes home, sings too soft so they don't know. For the dream you buried last year, under rent and under fear. If nobody ever says your name, say it yourself, set it in flame. So if your voice shakes, let it shake. If your heart breaks, let it break. Oh, let it break. We have walked through every storm that tried to wash us away. We have lost so many battles, still we stand here anyway. And if this is all I ever get, let this be the night we don't forget. Crowd fades, I close my eyes, one deep breath, I'm still alive. The lights feel One step to the tape on the floor, one breath and the room goes black. Dad's old coat, second-hand shoes, clocked in days I was meant to lose. Sang to walls just to stay sane, counting tips, counting change, counting rain. Mama said, keep a little faith. I said, faith don't pay this rent. She just kissed my worried face, said, baby, that's why it's heaven sent. Every no I ever heard is in this air. Every door that slams still echoing somewhere. If I fall apart in front of everyone, will they see the years behind this tongue? So I sing for the nights I broke, for every dream that almost choked, for the kid in the back of a small town bus who thinks this world won't wait for us. I am scared, but I won't look away. I've been bruised, but I stand here anyway. If my voice shakes, let it shake the room. I'm still reaching for a life beyond this gloom. I've lost friends chasing steady ground. They chose safe, I chose this sound. I chose hearts over guarantee, chose the chance I might still bleed. Sleeping on floors, riding in dark, saving up courage like spare marks on a card. Every tiny stage, plastic chair crowd, I swore one day I'd sing this loud. Every empty call that never came back, every year I thought I'd slip through the cracks. If I break right here on this bright lit floor, will they hear the almost in my roar? So I sing for the nights I broke, for every dream that almost choked, for the kid in the back of a small town bus who thinks this world won't wait for us. I am scared, but I won't look away. I've been bruised, but I stand here anyway. If my voice shakes, let it shake the room. I'm still reaching for a life beyond this gloom. Beyond this gloom. Oh, to the girl who hides her songs in her phone, you're not alone. To the man who thinks he's already grown. The name on the shelf, you are allowed to choose yourself. To the boy who's told he's too much, to the heart that forgot its own touch. If you're one breath from letting go, hold that breath and let it grow. And I sing for the nights you broke, for every word you never spoke, for the kid in the back of a small town bus whose quiet hope still lives in us. You are scared, but don't look away. You've been bruised, but you stand here anyway. If your voice shakes, let it shake the room. You're still reaching. There is more. Note hanging in the air. If this is all I ever get, I was finally seen right there. 'Cause I was scared, but I stood here anyway. Shaking, stage lights, one deep breath and quiet. was folding shirts on a graveyard shift, dreams in a notebook in my back pocket. Mama said, baby, that's a heavy gift when the world tells you to stop it. Skip my prom for a double-end work, sang to the freezer just to feel heard. Every tip jar, wish every little hurt got saved in a 4-line verse. I've been so close to quitting, so close to gone, but something in the silence kept pushing me on, yeah. Now I'm standing in the spotlight with my whole heart on the line. Every scar, every long night burning in these eyes. If my voice shakes, let it tremble. That's the truth you're hearing now. I was made to break, then rise. I was made to break, then rise. And I'm not backing down. He said, grow up, it's a foolish phase. Be realistic, you won't get paid. But they never saw those 2-hour trains when I rode through the window rain. I've been the joke in a crowded room, smiling while I swallowed the bruise. But pain taught me how to hold a tune, turn every no into fuel. I've been so tired of waiting, so tired alone. But right inside the aching, a quiet voice grows. Oh, now I'm standing in the spotlight with my whole heart on the line. Every scar, every long night burning in these eyes. If my voice shakes, let it tremble. That's the truth you're hearing now. I was made to break, then rise. I was made to break, then rise. And I'm not backing down. To the kid who's scared of trying, singing softly in their room. To the one who keeps on fighting when the world feels like it's through. You are not your darkest evening, you are not your biggest fall. There's a day you can't imagine when they stand and say your name out loud. 'Cause you'll be standing in the spotlight with your whole heart on the line. Every wrong, every not quite turning into light. Let your voice shake, let it tremble. That's the bravest sound. Somehow you were made to break, then rise. You were made to break, then rise. So don't you quit right now. Hands shaking, stage lights, silent room. Then he cries. One small dream in a trembling voice becomes 1,000 hands.
Race to the sky.
I was that kid, secondhand shoes, cardboard signed dreams that never made the news. Long nights on a mattress on the floor, Mama praying in the kitchen whispered, "You were made for more." Tape my broken headphones, learn to sing above the noise. Every tear that hit that carpet turned to fire in my voice. I have fallen, I have frozen in the rain. I have heard 100 people say I'll never leave this place. But every doubt was a match against my heart. Look how bright it burns in the dark. I am still standing in the dark, with these shaking hands and this wide open heart. Every scar I try to hide is a story in the light. I was made to break, but I broke apart the night. I am still standing in the dark, and somehow I'm alright. Every note carved another little line on the mirror in my bathroom, right across my tired eyes. I almost packed it in, left this dream out by the road, till I heard my younger self say, "Please don't let me die untold." I have begged for a single open door. I have slept inside my car just to stand on one more floor. All those lonely miles, all those echoes in my chest brought me trembling to this step. I am still standing in the dark, with these shaking hands and this wide open heart. Every scar I tried to hide is a story in the light. I was made to break, but I broke apart the night. I am still standing in the dark, and somehow I'm alright. If you're watching from a small forgotten town, with your voice stuck in your throat and your eyes always looking down, this is proof that the quiet ones can rise, that the smallest little candle sets 1,000 stars on fire. 'Cause we are still standing in the dark. All these shaking hands, every wide open heart, every scar we try to hide is a story in the light. We were made to break, but we'll break apart the night. We are still standing in the dark, and somehow we'll be fine. So here I am, nothing left to prove, just a broken, burning dreamer with a song I give to you. House lights fade grip this mic, shaking hands, shaking life. Dad worked nights, came home tired. Said, son, your dream's a hungry fire. We had rent, we had rain, I had notebooks full of pain. Sang so quiet in my room, just me in the dark and a crooked moon. Every note I wrote got stuck in my throat. Every door that closed became one more note. This is for the dreams I almost buried, all the nights I almost walked away. For every time I said I'm fine, but broke down anyway. This is for the kid who feels like nothing, sitting in the back afraid to speak. Hear me on this one high note. How was you last week? How was you last week? In a coffee can, whispered one day they'll understand. Said, promise me when the world turns cold, you won't trade your heart just to fit their mold. I miss birthdays, I miss sleep, putting my secrets in melodies. Every empty room still heard my song. Every voice that laughed got the words all wrong. This is for the dreams I almost buried, all the nights I almost walked away. For every time I said I'm fine, but broke down anyway. This is for the kid who feels like nothing, sitting in the back afraid to speak. Hear me on this one high note. How was you last week? How was you? How was you? How was you? What if every broken piece is the start of where you shine? What if every trembling step still counts as climbing? If your heart is barely holding and your hands can't stop the shake, you are not your fear of falling, you're the leap you take. Yeah, this is for the dreams you haven't buried, all the times you scared but stay. For every night you say I can't, and try again anyway. This is for the kid who feels like nothing. Stand up, let him see you speak. Hold on to this one high note. You'll be me next week. You'll be me next week. Oh, house lights rise, tears in eyes. I bow once, let go twice. If your heart just broke, but you feel it beat, that's the sound of hope getting to its feet. Oh, that's the sound of hope getting to its feet.